ever feel like just, keeping your user information current is a full-time job in itself.
Right.
We're diving deep into something today that could be a lifesaver, especially if you're wrestling with iManage. iManage, that document management system.
Yeah.
Tons of companies use it. But keeping all those users straight across all your systems, that can be a real pain. Like, think about it. Every new hire, every time somebody switches roles,
Oh, I know.
it's a whole update nightmare. And frankly, nobody's got time for all that manual updating.
Nobody.
So that's where MacroAgility swoops in to save the day. They've got this thing called directory sync. It's like, what's a good analogy? Like a personal assistant for your user data. We've got an expert here to break it all down for us. So what is this directory sync thing anyway?
So directory sync is all about automation. It's about making your life easier. So picture this. You hire somebody new.
Right, okay.
And you've got them set up in, say, Okta.
For managing access and all that.
Exactly. Or maybe you're using Azure Active Directory.
My Microsoft one, right.
Right. So you've got them in your main system, right? But then, now you've got to go log into iManage and build out their whole profile there too. Directory sync is like, nope, I got this.
It just does it.
It just does it instantly.
Hold on. So no more typing in names and emails and passwords and everywhere.
It just takes care of it.
Talk about a time saver.
Oh, absolutely. Time is money, right. But it's more than that too. Like, how often do you make a typo doing data entry?
More often than I care to admit, probably.
Right. And one little typo in an email address or, somebody forgets a password because they had to set up a zillion new ones, that just kills productivity.
So we're talking efficiency, sure, but also accuracy.
Yeah.
And security while we're at it. But what about like companies that are doing a bit of everything? We're cloud-based over here, but some of our systems are still on-premise,
And that's the great thing about directory sync. It's flexible that way.
Oh, yeah.
Cloud, on-premise, hybrid, whatever. Directory sync's got you. It works with all the big players, Okta, Azure, even just a simple CSV file, if that's your thing.
Okay, impressive.
And if you're deep into the iManage world, it works smoothly with both cloudymanage.com and WorkCloud.
So basically, they designed it to work no matter what your setup looks like.
Exactly. No matter what you're working with, directory sync can probably make it easier. Which, speaking of, brings us to this idea of unified directory synchronization. What's that mean? Basically, everything is managed right there inside iManage. Your admins, they don't have to jump around to 5 different systems.
It's all right there?
One place. One source of truth.
It's like that universal remote control that you wish you could find. So far, we've talked a lot about what directory sync does, how it works, but what difference does this actually make for a company? Like, give me an example.
Sure. Let's say you're a law firm.
Right.
Security is huge EE for you guys. Tons of sensitive client information.
Right.
So somebody leaves the firm. With directory sync, you can instantly revoke their access. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. No chance they still have access to confidential stuff.
And no scrambling for IT to try and shut it all down manually?
Exactly. Which, on that note, is another great benefit. Troubleshooting is way easier.
Because it's all in one system.
Right. So if something weird happens, you know exactly where to look.
One-stop shop for all your user management needs.
And that goes for support, too. Instead of juggling a dozen different vendors for all your different systems, MacroAgility handles it all.
I bet the IT department loves that.
Oh, I'm sure. One point of contact for everything. Oh, and here's a big one. Directory Sync is iManage Universal API certified.
Now, I'm guessing that means good things. But in plain English, what are we talking about here?
It means MacroAgility's passed iManage's toughest tests for, security and integration and all that. It's like iManage's official seal of approval.
Yeah.
This thing's built to work with iManage. And, maybe even more importantly, whenever iManage comes out with an update, good chance directory sync is already a step ahead.
So no more compatibility issues to worry about. Well, it sounds like they've thought of just about everything.
They really have. But here's the million-dollar question for everyone out there using iManage.
Yeah.
If you're not syncing directories, what's that actually costing you? The time your people are spending, the mistakes that happen, the security risks. It all adds up.
The hidden costs. Yeah, those get you every time. That's something to think about. So to wrap this up, if your company's using iManage and you're tired of the user management headaches, directory sync is definitely worth a look. Streamline everything, save some time and money. Sounds like a win-win to me. Thanks for joining us.